Hello everyone, it's me, Light Spiller. I wanted to try doing something that I haven't done in a while, is doing a review. And I wanted to do a review on the Batman vs. Superman movie. I see that it's kind of making its rounds and circulating with a lot of people, and I guess from what I've been seeing, it's been more of a split as far as people either love it or they hate it. I haven't really seen a lot of people in the middle, and I'm not the comic book guy. I'm a video game head, but I do love the movies that have been coming out. The Avengers and Iron Man and Superman and Batman and Spider-Man and all that, and watching all these different characters be presented on in art form on movies and stuff like that. But anyway, don't want to just take up your time and without just giving you guys, and there will be no spoilers, so don't worry. I know you much like the Star Wars head people or big fans and stuff like that, they don't like things to be spoiled. And I myself, I have to say, even if it's a movie I haven't seen in like 3 or 4 years that's been out, I don't like spoilers either. I like to live in that moment as though it was just released. Now, I'm going to get into a little bit of what I liked, what I didn't like, what I felt like they could have done better. What I did like is the action, CGI action scenes and stuff like that between Batman and Superman, and the incorporation of Wonder Woman in the middle, and a few other characters that are going to come in along with the movie. And like I said, I don't want to spoil that, so I'm going to leave that out. But it was very lifelike. I mean, you felt like you were watching two larger than life form characters go at it. It was very, very suspenseful, and what they did do at the movies is that they allowed you to be in the moment, because you could actually feel the vibration of each blow that was being forced by one character towards another character and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. I didn't watch it in 3D. It was just a time. Me and one of my buddies, we decided to go and watch it, and I went to the 8 o'clock showing. Now the movie, it's surprisingly, I knew that the movie was probably going to be about 2 hours and a half, just because they had so much stuff that they had to tell and do through the movie. But the big thing is, what they do is they start back. They let you see Batman with Ben Affleck, which he did a really good job, and they let you see Superman, which is played by, what's this dude's name? Henry Cavill, I think is how it's pronounced. And I actually liked him in the other Superman, and I will be the first to say that I thought that Ben Affleck was not going to be good in this role. But when I thought about it, and this is my own views and my own opinion, Batman has a certain criteria or element that you have to meet, but because he's kind of a dark, suspenseful, private kind of guy, and as long as you sell it, I mean, that's the thing, you gotta sell the role. And I feel like Ben Affleck did a good job. I was convinced that he was a good Batman, and I actually enjoyed him in that role, because he don't play a lot of somewhat semi-dark roles. And, to play Batman, you gotta have some dark element to you, because it's a Batman, it's cave, it's bats, you're dealing with dark stuff, it's not like you're an angel or anything like that. And I like the imagery of the movie, how it was real grim, and parts of it was kind of dark. And then and I like Superman. I love his character. I love the movie, Superman movie, and stuff like that, and that was really good. I love the way they went about with that. But the like the guy that played Lex Luthor was Jesse Eisenberg, old dude from Social Network. I did not like his character, and I think it's almost to a fault, because of all the Lex Luthors that I've seen, like in the old Superman movie, in Smallville, when I've come to know his presence to be very clean cut, very straight up. You don't really get all this jittery stuff from him. You get a very serious, dominant, dark side, and he was kind of giddy and all over the place, and it just didn't. I wasn't convinced with his role, you know. And the character that played Wonder Woman, she was very convincing from the very beginning. It didn't hurt that she was attractive, but I think she stood her ground and she had her place. Now, what I didn't like, and I think is where a lot of people get torn with the movie, is that they tried to do this back and forth thing, seamless transition. And sometimes a seamless transition between characters works out perfectly, but in this case it didn't, and the story kind of suffered from that. And they were trying to go between keeping up with Superman's character, Clark Kent, and keeping up with Batman, of course, Bruce Wayne, but at the same time, they were trying to tell the story of the movie at the same time, and telling the bridge and the counterparts between each character, and tell Wonder Woman's character, tell her story at the same time. So trying to incorporate 3 stories plus the one makes it 4. So you got Batman, you got Superman, you got Wonder Woman, and then you got the movie. So I think they were trying to do too much, and for a lot of people, it lost them. You know, and then of course you get the little elements here and there of things that just don't make sense. We know that this is fictional. You know, the whole storyline, the whole movie is fictional, so it's not real. But it's just like little things that wasn't adding up. Like, okay, in a practical situation, it wouldn't make sense for this character to do that. And I do like the character of Lois Lane. She did a good role. I actually like her in a lot of movies. She plays a very, very strong role. So overall, it didn't lose me. I can pick up bits and pieces here and there and still stay focused within the element of what they were trying to do. And so I think with that, and then the big thing that happens throughout the movie, I think that's where a lot of people were pissed off, and they wanted to know, why did they decide to do it this way? You know, so overall for me, I would say it's a good movie. It's a movie you should go see, because when you go see it, then you'll understand for yourself. Because like I said, I'm not a big comic head, and I'm not into the comic books. Haven't read one comic. I've been given stacks and stacks of comic books and never watched them. I used to watch the Superman cartoons back in the day, Batman cartoons, but never really, and watched all the Batman movies, Superman movies, because I'm a 70s baby, and I watched all that stuff. But in Christopher Reeve, oh my God, that was a solid role in a solid position to try to step into those shoes. But I feel like Henry did a really good job, and of course I like Lauren Fishburne. He did really good on his role. You know, a few other characters transition in, and like I said, I don't want to give anything away, but my suggestion to you is definitely go see the movie. It's worth going to see. It's over 2 hours and a half, but it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it until you actually look down at your watch and realize the time has passed by. But other than that, that's my review on the Batman vs. Superman. Tell me what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Think I should do more reviews on movies, give my opinions and ideas. Hit me up and let me know. Other than that, I'm out.